Southern Charm Season 5 Reunion Recap. Season 5 of Southern Charm has wrapped up, but it's been hard for even Bravo host Andy Cohen to remember a more volatile, crazy reunion than this one. Last week's part 1 of the reunion was fairly tame, but this week the toothpaste is out of the tube, and like they say, there is no getting it back in. Last week it was made official that controversial cast member Thomas Ravenel would not be attending the reunion for legal reasons, but his girlfriend, Ashley Jacobs, was asked to come in his place to defend her behavior from the season. The first segment of the reunion tonight remained fairly mellow as the cast just talked amongst themselves with Cohen. Catherine opened up about her history of depression and anxiety and explained that even though it wasn't her intention to come out this season as someone who takes antidepressants, she's glad she did in an effort to remove the stigma from getting a proper mental health diagnosis. Next, fans were schooled by Chef Rose on the difference between blacking out and browning out after a night of drinking. It seems that blacking out is lights out, and with browning out, you still remember some moments in the evening. Rose said that despite his somewhat irresponsible behavior, he's STD-free and has no children. Chelsea Meissner had the chance to remind everyone that she is a hairdresser, and in a town like Charleston, she hears about everyone's dates and public fights. She said that a client told her they saw Thomas Ravenel and Ashley Jacobs fighting outside of a restaurant when he threw his leftovers at her, yelling, "You're going to send me back to prison." The Post and Courier reported that Thomas Ravenel was sentenced to just under 2 years in prison on federal cocaine charges back in 2008, and he remained on probation for several years after being released. After a break, viewers came back from commercial to see Ashley Jacobs seated next to Chef Rose on the sofa porch furniture, as Andy Cohen prepared to fire away. Catherine muttered that she wished she had a water gun. Jacobs, who describes herself as a collie girl, said that she is not a gold digger, because, by her standards, Ravenel isn't even wealthy, and just because he's older and makes a decent living doesn't mean she was just after him for the money. She said at home, she likes to play tricks on him like putting bugs under his pillow. She explained that the hard partying behavior she complained about while shooting this season no longer exists because Thomas no longer liked to go out since the investigation was launched into the allegations of rape and sexual assault against him. She said now he likes to stay in and cook dinner. The whole cast of Southern CHARM, including Catherine Dennis, seem to want to help Jacobs see they think she's been brainwashed and needs to head back to California. She said that there was an incident outside a restaurant, but it was her fault and she deserved it. But when it came to apologizing for her 2 attacks on Catherine Dennis, one in Hilton Head and one at the Winter Ball, Ashley said that she meant what she said. Andy Cohen told Catherine he thinks he would have hit the nurse from Santa Barbara if he was her, and he's impressed that she managed to control her temper. After another attack on Dennis, Ashley said she would like to be friends, but Catherine said she would pass, and she'd like Jacobs to stay away from the kids. Andy Cohen cleared the guest off the stage and had a cast toast to end the Southern Charm Season 5.